Okay. Good morning, friends. So, in the last lectures, we solved the problems related with the properties of the pure substance, but this problems was incomplete due to my mobile's camera problems. But I continue because up to this I completed in the last, but unfortunately due to my cameras, so this is not shooted. So that's why again I solve this problems, because up to this we already taken in the last lectures. So this is yesterday's 4 problems. So first bit is the here's in this problems is the specific and specific volumes. Specific volumes, because volume is given, total volumes capital V equal to, as you know, this is m into small v. So V equal to, this is given 0.86, so that's why, and mass is given 1 kg, so that's why specific volume equal to 0.86, and this is specific volumes meter cube per kg. Now this is first bit. Second bit, temperatures equal to corresponding to pressures, so that's why saturation temperatures equal to 120.23 degree centigrade. This is your second bit. Third bits, dryness fractions. So for dryness fractions, and this is given 0.86. So dryness fractions equal to, we can consider this is x into Vg, and this is given 0. This specific volumes, this is 0.86, and this is x dryness fractions. Vg equal to, this is corresponding to pressures, this is 885. So that's why x equal to 0.86 divided by 885, this is equal to 0.97175 dryness fractions. Third bit is over. Now fourth bit. So for fourth bit, internal energy equal to, so internal energy, as you know, H equal to U plus PV formula. So that's why U equal to H minus PV, but we don't know enthalpy. So that's why first we will calculate enthalpy. H equal to, so H equal to, because this is dryness fractions, so that's why H of x into H of G. H of equal to, this is 504.7 plus dryness fractions, this is 97175, and H of G, this is 2201.6. H equal to 1.6 equal to plus 504.7, this is equal to 2644.1 kilojoule per kg, because this is H. And now capital H equal to m into H, because this is enthalpy, so that's why this is 1 into 2644.1, and this is 2644, you can call as a kilojoule. So that's why internal energy equal to U equal to H minus PV, this is total energy, and H equal to 2644. Now this pressure is given 2 bar 2 bars. So 2 into 100, since 1 bar equal to 100 kilopascal. Because we are calculating this is internal energy in terms of kilojoule, so that's why I am multiplied by here's hundreds multiplied by 2 into volumes, volume equal to 0.86, U equal to this is already, you consider this is 2 and this is 0.86 multiplied by 200, 2644, this is equal to 2472 kilojoule internal energy equal to. So what is next? Internal energy, enthalpy and entropy. So last bit is the entropy. So entropy M, and this is entropy asked, so that's why small s, and this is M equal to 1, and this is SF plus X into SFG. 1 SF equal to, this is 1.530 plus 0.97175 SFG equal to 5.597. Clear? 5.597 multiplied by 0.97175, 5.43 plus 1.530 equal to, this is total entropy 6.968 kilojoule. And this is incomplete problems above the yesterday's. So this is complete solutions above the yesterday's problems. Now note down today's first problems. 1 kg, 10 kg of feed water is heated in boiler at a constant pressures of 15 bar from 14 degree centigrade. This is 14 degree centigrade is the temperatures above the waters. Calculate enthalpy of required and change in water and change of entropy, change of entropy when water is converted into into first bit wet steam at 0.95 dryness fractions. And second bit, superheated to superheated steam at 300 degrees centigrade. 300 degrees centigrade by keeping same pressures. So that's why no need of this. For these problems, what is given? So first, weight steam. Now in this problems, this is given water temperature is 14 degrees centigrade. From 14 degrees centigrade, that is converted into superheated steams. So that's why first we will calculate at 14 degrees centigrade pressures 14 degrees centigrade. So that's why at 15 bar and 14 degrees centigrade. And this is given at 15 bars, 14 degrees centigrades. First bit is the weight steam. So that's why, because we will first extract HF, and this is at 14 degrees centigrade, because this is we requires. So according to the temperatures, what is the value of the enthalpy that first will extract? So from steam tables, and this is HF equal to 58.8 kilojoule per kg, and SF, that is equal to 0.210 kilojoule per kg kelvins. And this is clear, because from 14 degrees centigrade now, this pressure is to be increased up to 15 bars, and means corresponding to that increase is up to weight steams. So that's why, so this is not goes in the saturated steams. This is 10 kg is given. So according to (15 bar), what is the value of HF and HFG? This is equal to 800 440.7, and this HFG equal to 1945.2 kilojoule per kg. So that's why at 15 bars from this is enthalpy equal to, so we can in brackets HF plus X HFG minus, because this is the specific enthalpy at from 14 degrees centigrade. So that's why this HF at 14 degrees centigrade, this is to be minus, and the mass that we can multiply it by after calculations 10 kg. So this is HF equal to 84.7. Dryness fractions, this is given 0.95, this is 1945.2 minus, this is 58.8. H equal to 1945.2 multiplied by 0.95 plus 844.7 minus 58.8. This is equal to 2633.54 kilojoule per kg. And here's this is given, mass given, so that's why enthalpy equal to m into 2633.54, and this is 1054. So that's why this is 2633 kilojoule. This much amount of the enthalpy, and that is total enthalpy. Now similarly entropy also. So for entropy again we have to use SF plus X SFG minus SF at 14 degrees centigrade. So that's why we require now SF at 15 bars, and this is at 15 bar. And this is 2.315, and SFG this is equal to 4.126 kilojoule per kg kelvins. Now put values. SF 2.315 plus 0.95 into 4.126 minus, because already the temperature is 14 degrees centigrade, and if you are calculating this is total, that indicates the water's initial point above the means initial temperatures above the water, that is 0 degrees centigrade. So that's why this much entropy is to be minus. So that's why 0.210, this is small s, 4.126 multiplied by 0.95 plus 2.315 minus 210 equal to 6.0247. This is kilojoule per kg kelvins, and this is total entropy equal to, change in entropy equal to, because mass is given, mass into small s, and this is multiplied by 6.0247. So that's why this is 60 kilojoule per kelvins. This is the entropy, and this is for first bit when wet steams at 15 bar. Now for second bit when superheated at 15 degrees and 15 bar and 300 degrees centigrade. So again at 15 bars and 300 degrees centigrade, we have to extract enthalpies and entropies. So by using steam tables thirds, and this is superheated, equal to 29, and this is corresponding to the temperatures 300 degrees centigrade. 23.5 kilojoule per kg, and entropy superheated, this is equal to 6.710 kilojoule per kg Kelvins. So again, here's this is superheated, so that's why what is to be calculated? Enthalpy. So enthalpy equal to, this is because dryness fractions is given, so directly multiplied by no necessary of the dryness fractions, so that's why this is m h minus hf, and this is given, this is 15.8, so that's why directly I can calculate, this is 10 and this is 2923.5 minus 58.8, because this is the enthalpy above the waters, initial enthalpy above the waters. So that's why H equal to, this is in terms of kilojoule, (2923.5) minus 58.8 multiplied by 10, and this is equal to 28647 kilojoule. Similarly, you can calculate, and this is entropy of the superheated steams, and this is m into small s minus sf, and this is at 14 degrees centigrade. So that's why this is 10 and this is 6.710 minus SF at 14 degrees centigrade, this is 0.210. So that's why 6.710 minus 0 equal to 6.5, means this is 65 kilojoule, and this is your expected answers of the first problems, today's first problems. Now we'll see next problems. A vessel of volume this is second problem. A vessel of volume 0.5 meter cube contains a mixture of saturated steam, at a temperatures of 250 degree centigrade, the mass of liquid present is the mass of liquid present is 9 kg. So this is the liquid, means this is the moisture present. Find the mass, find the mass is total mass, the specific volume, the enthalpy, and the entropy, and the internal energy. First, try to read carefully problems. So what is given and what is to be calculated. So according to that, we can calculate by using fundamental formulas. A vessel of a volume 0.05 meter cubes contains a mixture of the saturated steams at a temperature of 250 degrees centigrade. The mass of liquid present is 9 kg. Find the mass, the specific volume, and internal energy. So at 250 degrees centigrade, first we'll extract various values. So by using steam table. So by using steam tables, various values, Vf equal to 0.00121 meter cube per kg. Vz 0.050037 against this is meter cube per kg. Hf equal to 1714.7 kilojoule per kg. Hg, this is HFG, we will consider. This is 1714 because this is in weight steams, no need about the Hg, and this is SF equal to 2.794 kilojoule per kg kelvins. Sg 3.277 kilojoule per kg kelvins. Because this is the volume of the fluids is given, Vf equal to, and the total volumes is given 0.05. total volumes equal to mass into this is Vg given this is fluid and this is Vf into is plus volume of the fluids. So Vf equal to, you can calculate this is total volumes m into small vf and this is mass equal to 9 kg given. Vf equal to 0.012 and this is Vf equal to total volumes 0.12 into 9 and this is equal to 0.108. This is meter cube. So that's why you can use these relations V equal to Vf plus Vg, means this is in the saturated forms, Vg equal to, and this is given 0.05, this is 0.108 plus Vg specific volumes and this is equal to 0.0392 and this is capital. Now this is small Vg, so that's why m equal to capital Vg divided by small Vg equal to, and this is the mass, total mass. This m equal to, means this is the mass of the saturated steams equal to Vg equal to, and this is 0.0392 and divided by this is 0.05037 divided by 0.50032. This is equal to 0.78349 kg. This is your first answers, means mass of a liquid present. So and this is the mass of the gaseous steams, or this is the mass of the steams. So that's why this is the total mass. So m equal to mass of saturated steam plus mass of wet steam. So that's why this is given saturated steam and the mass of the liquid present is 9 kg and this is given 9 kg liquid. So this is 0.78349 and the mass of the wet steams liquid present is given, this is directly 9 kg. So that's why 9, and this is the total mass. This is mass of saturated. So M equal to 978,349. So this is the total mass of the steel. Specific volumes. So specific volumes equal to we have to calculate dryness fractions. So for dryness fractions, what is formula? Ms divided by Ms plus M, and this is saturated, and this is 0.78349, and divided by this is total volumes, and this is total mass, and this is equal to 9.78349. So the dryness fractions we are getting, this is less than 1, 9.78349. This is equal to 0.08008 dryness fractions. So what is to be calculated? Specific volume. So specific volume is equal to X. Specific volumes equal to X into Vg. You can use this formula because dryness fractions. So that's why this is 0.08008, and this Vg equal to, and this is we already extracted 0.05037. So you try to solve the problems, you will get answers definitely. Use basic relations. So what may be the answers? Try to solve the problems. This is 0.0047 meter cube per kg. Means actually this is 4 liter because this is per kg. So that's why you can call as a, means this is total 4 kg. So what is next? Enthalpy. So I think this is third bit, enthalpy. So H equal to, you can calculate by using formula, and this is M is the total mass otherwise this is clear, and this is HF plus X into HFG. So this mass equal to total mass 9.78349 HF, and this is 1714.7, and this is greater HFG, sorry, because both are getting same values. HF value is maybe small. This is 1085.8. So that's why this is 1085.8 plus, and this is X equal to dryness fractions 0.08008 HFG 1714.7. This is the total enthalpy. 1714.7 multiplied by 0.8008 plus 1085.8 multiplied by 9.78349. Now this is equal to 966 kilojoule. So I think this is third bit. Fourth bit is the entropy. Similarly, entropy, capital S equal to M into SF plus S x SFG. Against M equal to 9.78349, SF equal to this is 2.794. This is from steam table, and this is 0.808 SFG. Now SFG, instead of the SFG, I consider this is 3.27. So here you can use SG minus SF, because you can use these relations, because SG minus SF is nothing but the SFG. So that's why 349, and this is SG equal to 3.277 minus 2.794 multiplied by 8008 plus 2.794. This is multiplied by 9.78349. This is equal to 27.71 kilojoule. This is total entropy. And lastly, internal energy equal to. Internal energy equal to, what is formula? H equal to, and this is U plus PV. So that's why this is H. We calculated this is total 11,966, and this is, you will get, this is pressures, and this is multiplied by hundreds, because this is for conversions, bar to kilopascals. Pressures is given, so we requires pressure. So at 20 bars, means at 250 degrees centigrade, pressures equal to this is 39.776. So that's why 39.776 multiplied by volumes, and this is volumes we require, is the total volumes. This is 0.05, or which volumes? Because this is gas, so that's why this volume is to be considered 0.392. So internal energy of steam is equal to 392 multiplied by 39.776 multiplied by 100 minus this is equal to internal energy 810 kilojoule. So this is the total internal energy of the steams. So this is second problems. Now we will solve next problems is the, so after that we maybe stop here. So this is different problems. Two boilers means two boilers. Two boilers, one with superheater. This is with superheaters and one another is the without superheater, and another without superheater. And delivering equal quantities of steam into a common main. We can consider this is boilers because this is not given in the books, but I consider this is common main boilers. The pressures in the boiler, the pressure in the boiler and mains means both boilers, this is common pressures given. This is 20 bar. The temperatures of steam from boiler with a superheater is 350 degree centigrade. And temperature of the steam in the main is 250 degree centigrade. Determine the quality of steam of steam supplied by the other boiler. Take Cp equal to 2.25 kilojoule per kg kelvins. So what is given? So according to the given data, first we'll understand what is given and what is to be calculated. In these problems, this is one boiler having temperatures. This is superheated 350 degrees centigrade. Another is these temperatures. This is not mentions. Two boilers, one with superheater and another is the without superheaters. So this is without superheater. So this temperature is not given without superheater. And both are mixings, and this temperature is given 250 degree centigrade. So this is given equal quantities of the steams. Suppose mass of steam of each boiler is equal to 1 kg. So that's why, suppose this is superheated boilers, M1 plus M2 equal to M3. This is 1 plus 1, and this is, that's why M3 equal to, and this is 2 kg. This is simple relations, M1 plus, because both are mixing. But here's another conditions is given. So this is 20 bar, this pressure is 20 bar, this is also 20 bar, and both are mixed at 20 bars. So that's why here you can Hg equal to Hg1 equal to Hg2, and this is the vapor steams, so that you can calculate it at 20 bars, means you can extract it. This is equal to 2997, I think 297.2 kilojoule per kg, and this is one data importance, and saturation temperatures corresponding to saturation temperatures also important for all steam, because corresponding to 20 bars. So this is equal to 213, and this is corresponding to 212.37 degree centigrade. Now because these are both are mixings, so that's why here's you can writes because this is first is the superheated, and this is we don't know, but this is also superheated. So that's why here's you can write for by using mass equations, M1 into Hg1 plus Cp into T superheated minus T saturations, and this is first plus M2 into H2, this is H1, and equal to M3. Now H3 equal to similar, because this is also again superheated forms, so that's why Hg2 plus Cp into superheated T superheated minus T saturations. This is clear? Try to understand these equations. Why this is? Because this is superheated, and we don't know what is the quality of object. This may be superheated, this may be dry saturated, or this may be, if we are getting dryness factors equal to X, this may be dry saturated or superheated, but these temperatures we require less than these temperatures, means 212.37. So that's why we consider this is H2. Now put M1, and this is equal to 1 Hg1s, and this is same 2797.2 plus Cp 2.25 T superheated. For first boilers, this is given temperatures 350 degrees centigrade minus, and saturation temperatures, this is 212.37. M2 equal to, again M2 equal to mass of the second boilers against 1 H2, this is to be calculate M3 2, and this is 2797.2 2.25, this is 250 minus 212.37. So we'll go step by steps. So first I will calculate these first terms. This is 350 minus 212.37 multiplied by 2.25 plus 2797.2. This is equal to 3106.86 1 into H2 equal to, this is 250 minus 212.37 multiplied by 2.25 plus 2797.2 multiplied by 2. This is 5763.7. So that's why enthalpy of the second boiler steams minus 3106.86. This is equal to 2656.875, and this is kilojoule per kg. Now, so this enthalpy, this is less than H2 values is less than Hg. So that's why this is in the wet steams. Now this is in the wet steams. So we have to calculate the dryness. So that's why here's H2 equal to H of 2 plus X into H of G. H of G second. So H2 equal to 2656.87 H of 2. H of 2 at 20 bars. At 20 bars, H of 2 equal to, so by using these steams tables, 908.6 plus x into HFG2. So by using steam tables, this is 6. So that's why drainage fractions equal to 2656.87 minus 908.6 and divided by 6. X equal to this is dryness equal to 0.9256. So this indicate the quality of the steam of the second boilers is the wet steams. So right here's quality of second boiler steam is wet steam. This is your expected answers from your sides. So I think these problems are sufficient. So that's why I stop here and we will continue remaining articles related with these chapters in the next class. Thank you. Thank you.